Introduction to Governance Mechanisms and Proposals. This lecture explores the essential mechanisms and processes by which Ethereum, a leading blockchain platform, is governed. You will gain a deep understanding of how decisions are made, proposals are formed, and ultimately implemented within the decentralized Ethereum ecosystem. We'll delve into the intricate workings of Ethereum governance, focusing on its decentralized nature. By understanding how proposals are crafted and implemented, you will gain valuable insights into the dynamic nature of Ethereum's evolution and the importance of community participation in shaping its future. What is a governance mechanism? In the realm of blockchain technology, governance mechanisms play a pivotal role in shaping the future of decentralized networks. They establish the rules, processes, and decision making frameworks that govern the evolution of these platforms. These mechanisms ensure that changes to the network are aligned with the collective will of all its participants. Governance mechanisms facilitate the collective decision making process, enabling stakeholders to propose, discuss, and ultimately implement modifications to the network's protocols, rules, and functionality. They empower the community to shape the direction of the network, ensuring its continued growth and adaptation to evolving needs. Types of governance mechanisms. Ethereum's governance landscape encompasses various approaches to decision making, each with its own strengths and limitations. On-chain governance directly leverages the blockchain for voting, offering transparency and immutability. This approach typically involves token holders casting votes and proposals through smart contracts. Off-chain governance conversely relies on external mechanisms for decision making, often through forums, discussions, and consensus building among community members. This approach prioritizes open communication and collaborative decision making, providing flexibility and adaptability. Hybrid governance seamlessly blends on chain and off chain methods, combining the strengths of both approaches to achieve a balanced and effective governance model. On-chain governance. On-chain governance leverages the blockchain itself for decision making. This approach empowers token holders to directly participate in the governance process by casting votes and proposals through smart contracts. Examples of on-chain governance include voting systems for protocol upgrades and DAO proposals. Advantages include transparency, as all voting records are immutably stored on the blockchain, and immutability, ensuring that votes cannot be tampered with. However, on-chain governance can be complex to implement and maintain, and low participation rates can pose challenges. So, quote an example, which is DAO governance. So, decentralized governance, right? Decentralized autonomous organizations or DAOs utilize on-chain governance mechanisms to facilitate collective decision making. Token holders, often referred to as DAO members, have the power to vote on proposals that impact the organization's direction. Proposal and voting process. A DAO's governance process typically involves submitting proposals, discussing their merits and drawbacks, and ultimately voting on their implementation. The outcome of the vote determines whether the proposal is accepted or rejected, reflecting the collective will of the DAO member. Smart contract implementation. So these play a crucial role in DAO governance, right? They automate the voting process, ensuring transparency and immutability. The code defines the rules for participation, vote casting, and proposal execution, exhibits and accountability. So, so yeah, let's go through this code essentially, right? So it's a simple DAO contract. So struct proposal, you're defining a structure named proposal. String description, a member of the proposal structure that holds a description of the proposal as a string. UN256 vote count, so another member of the proposal structure that holds the number of votes the proposal has received as an unsigned name. Next, you're declaring a public array of proposal structures named as proposals, right? Next, you're creating a public mapping called voters. It maps an Ethereum address to a Boolean value indicating whether a user has voted. Next, you're defining a public function named create proposal that takes a string as an argument. After that, what you do next is it adds a new proposal to the proposals array with the given description and an initial vote count of 0. After that, you define a public function named vote that takes an unsigned integer as an argument representing the index of the proposal to vote on. Next, you're checking, right? You have the require condition. So it checks if the sender has already voted. If they have, it throws an error with the message already voted. After that, you mark the sender as having voted by putting it as true. Next, you increment the vote count of the specified proposal. After that, you define a public view function named getProposal that takes an unsigned int as an argument and returns the description and vote count of the specific proposal. Right. So after that, you're retrieving it. So it retrieves the proposal at the specified index from the proposals array. Next, you finally return the description and vote count of the retrieved proposal. So this is it essentially, right, with this part of the code. So let's go and talk about off-chain governance. Off-chain governance, as the name suggests, leverages external mechanisms to facilitate decision-making process within the Ethereum ecosystem. These mechanisms often include forums, discussions, and collaborative efforts among community members. While off-chain approaches may lack the inherent transparency and immutability of on-chain counterparts, they offer significant flexibility and ease of coordination. So examples of off-chain governance include regular meetings of Ethereum core developers and open discussions on platforms like Reddit and Discord. These platforms enable the community to engage in dialogue, share ideas, and reach consensus on various issues related to Ethereum's development. One of the main advantages of off-chain governance is its inherent flexibility, allowing for diverse viewpoints and creative solutions. The decentralized nature of off-chain forums empowers individuals to contribute their expertise and perspectives, fostering a collaborative environment for decision making. However, off-chain governance comes with its own set of challenges. The lack of a single verifiable record on the blockchain can lead to ambiguity and disputes regarding decision-making processes. Furthermore, the potential for centralization remains a concern as the influence of certain individuals or groups may disproportionately impact decision-making, potentially comprising the decentralized ethos of Ethereum. Let's talk about hybrid governance. Hybrid governance, a dynamic approach to Ethereum's decision making, combines the strengths of on chain and off chain mechanisms. This blended model provides a balance between the transparency, immutability, and flexibility, enabling a more robust and responsive governance framework. Examples of hybrid governance in action include Moloch DAO and MakerDAO, both of which leverage smart contracts for on chain voting while relying on off chain forums and community discussions for proposal development and consensus building. This synergistic approach allows these DAOs to adapt to changing circumstances while maintaining a transparent and accountable governance system. Ethereum Improvement Proposals or EIPs. So Ethereum Improvement Proposals or EIPs serve as a crucial foundation for the continuous evolution of the Ethereum ecosystem. These formal documents outline proposed changes, enhancements, and new features for the Ethereum platform, facilitating a structured approach to development. EIPs are categorized into different tracks, each with its own purpose and level of formality. The standard track encompasses proposals that introduce new features or modify existing functionality of the Ethereum platform. Meta EIPs focus on the EIP process itself, proposing changes to the ways EIPs are created, reviewed, and implemented. Finally, informational EIPs serve as informative documents, providing guidance on specific topics or documenting best practices within the Ethereum ecosystem. Let's talk about the EIP creation process. So first is idea generation. The EIP creation process begins with an idea. This could be a new feature, a bug fix, or a change to the Ethereum protocol. Next is drafting. So once an idea is formed, an EIP draft is written. The draft outlines the proposed change and its rationale. Finally, discussion and review. The draft is then shared for discussion and review. The Ethereum community provides feedback, suggesting improvements and raising concerns. So continuation of the EIP creation process. So then after that, it's finalization. So based on the feedback, the EIP draft is finalized. The finalized EIP is then submitted for approval. Implementation, once approved, the EIP is implemented. This involves integrating the proposed change into the Ethereum codebase. Community input and consensus are critical to the EIP process. The Ethereum community ensures that the proposed changes are aligned with the overall goals of the Ethereum ecosystem. Tools like GitHub and Ethereum Magicians are used to manage the EIP process. Let's talk about an example, which is creating an EIP. So Ethereum improvement protocols play a crucial role in the evolution of Ethereum ecosystem. They are formal documents that propose changes, enhancements, and new features for the Ethereum platform. Creating an EIP involves a structured process that ensures community input and consensus. So this example demonstrates the EIP creation process by walking through the steps involved in drafting an EIP for a new feature. So the EIP aims to enhance transaction efficiency and demonstrate the process involved in proposing new features to the Ethereum ecosystem. So EIP is 2023. The title is Example EIP. So the author is just Jane Doe, jane at example.com. So discussions too. So they have put it on ethereum-magicians.org slash the example EIP discussion. So the status is a draft and type is standards track. Category is core and it was created on 23rd, 7/11. So 11th July 2023. So yeah, Let's go through all of them. So first, a simple summary. So this is an example EIP to demonstrate the EIP creation process. Abstract. This EIP proposes a new feature for the Ethereum network. Motivation. This new feature aims to improve transaction efficiency. Specification. The technical specification of the proposed feature. Rationale. Explanation of why the proposed feature is beneficial. Backwards compatibility. Impact on existing systems and how compatibility will be maintained. Test cases for the new feature, and implementation, reference implementation of the proposed feature. So let's talk about community involvement in EIPs. Community involvement is essential for the success of Ethereum improvement proposals, EIPs. Open discussion and collaborative feedback ensure that the proposed changes align with the Ethereum ecosystem's goals and values. The community provides valuable insights, identifies potential issues, and helps refine proposals to improve their effectiveness and feasibility. The Ethereum community participates in EIP discussions through various methods, including online forums, social media platforms, and GitHub discussions. These platforms provide a space for developers, researchers, and enthusiasts to share ideas, ask questions, and provide feedback. This collaborative approach ensures that EIPs are thoroughly vetted and reflect the collective wisdom of the community. Governance challenges and solutions. Ethereum governance faces various challenges. Participation rates can be low, leading to limited community engagement in decision making. Centralization can also be an issue where a small group of individuals hold disproportionate influence. Coordination among different stakeholders is crucial but can be complex. Solutions to address these challenges involve increasing participation, promoting decentralization, and improving coordination. Education initiatives can raise awareness about governance processes and empower individuals to participate. Incentives can be introduced to encourage active participation and reward contributions. Advanced tooling can streamline communication, voting, and proposal submission processes. Let's talk about an example, which is addressing participation challenges. So, one strategy to increase participation in Ethereum governance is to simplify the process and make it more accessible for individuals with varying technical backgrounds. This can be achieved through user-friendly interfaces, clear and concise documentation, and educational resources that explain the nuances of Ethereum governance in a comprehensible manner. Another effective approach involves introducing incentives to encourage active participation. This could involve rewarding contributors with tokens or other forms of recognition for their contributions to the Ethereum ecosystem. Incentives can foster a sense of ownership and responsibility among community members, leading to greater engagement in governance processes. Leveraging community platforms like forums, social media groups, and online chat channels can foster communication and collaboration. These platforms serve as valuable resources for sharing info, discussing proposals, and coordinating actions among community members. By providing a structured and accessible environment for engagement, these platforms can effectively facilitate participation in Ethereum governance. Let's talk about legal and regulatory considerations. So, compliance with relevant laws and regulations is critical for the effective and sustainable operation of the Ethereum governance mechanisms. The legal and regulatory landscape is constantly evolving, and governance proposals must be carefully crafted to ensure that they adhere to current standards. Key considerations include data privacy regulations, anti-money laundering (AML), and know your customer (KYC) rules, and securities laws. These regulations can significantly impact the design and implementation of governance processes, potentially requiring modifications to voting mechanisms, proposal vetting procedures, and information disclosure requirements. Let's talk about compliance best practices for governance. So, first is establishing clear and transparent governance processes is crucial for ensuring compliance. Governance mechanisms should be designed to be auditable, allowing for independent verifications of actions and decisions. Transparency and accountability are fundamental principles of compliant governance. Regular audits and independent reviews can help identify and mitigate compliance risks. Implementing robust risk management procedures is essential for safeguarding against potential breaches. So, tools for governance and compliance. A robust set of tools is essential for efficient and compliant Ethereum governance. These tools streamline processes, enhance security, and ensure transparency, making it easier for developers, community members, and stakeholders to participate in decision making. Examples of governance and compliance tools include Aragon for DAO governance and OpenZeppelin for smart contract security audits. Aragon provides a platform for building and managing autonomous organizations (DAOs), facilitating voting, proposal management, and token distribution. OpenZeppelin security auditing tools help identify potential vulnerabilities in smart contracts, ensuring their integrity and safeguarding their malicious attacks. Let's talk about an example using Aragon for DAO governance. So Aragon is a popular governance platform for DAOs. Aragon provides tools for managing DAO governance, including voting, proposal management, and token distribution. Aragon streamlines DAO setup and simplifies governance processes, including DAOs to operate efficiently and transparently. Aragon's user-friendly interface enables both technical and non-technical users to participate in DAO governance. Aragon's modular design allows DAOs to customize their governance structures and integrate with other Ethereum applications. Let's talk about future directions in Ethereum governance. So Ethereum governance is a dynamic field continuously evolving to address challenges and leverage opportunities. Future directions include exploring innovative mechanisms for community participation, improving scalability of governance processes, and enhancing security and resilience of the Ethereum ecosystem. As Ethereum matures, governance will play a crucial role in navigating the complexities of a decentralized ecosystem. The ongoing development of tools, frameworks, and best practices will shape the future of Ethereum governance, fostering a more inclusive, efficient, and secure environment for all participants. Let's talk about case studies, right? So, examining key governance events in Ethereum's history reveals valuable insights and lessons learned. Case studies highlight the challenges and success of decentralized governance, showcasing how the Ethereum community has adapted and evolved. The DAO hack in 2016, as I addressed before, is a prime example, demonstrating the vulnerabilities of smart contracts and the importance of robust security measures. Analyzing the DAO hack provides valuable lessons on risk management, community response, and the need for postmortems to prevent similar incidents. So summary and Q&A, this presentation has explored aspects of Ethereum governance from fundamental concepts of governance mechanisms and the EIP process to practical considerations like compliance and the use of tools for effective governance. We have covered key aspects of on-chain and off-chain governance, hybrid models, and the importance of community engagement. We have also discussed the legal and regulatory considerations, highlighting compliance best practices and tools available to streamline governance process. So yeah, if you have any questions or queries, you can always contact us on the Discord server how you usually do. So thank you very much. That's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.